Welcome back to the Global Loot League studio. We are here with the Wingman Duo third-person tournament. We're going to be showing off the fourth round here. Miramar?
Miramar, back to Miramar now.
The North American lobbies here. We have 3 lobbies going on. It's the top 5 teams going through. And I'm pretty excited to see what's going to go on here in the fourth and maybe deciding game for some of these teams. If some of these teams still don't perform in this game, they're not going to have a chance coming into top 5. Then they're going to be...
we can quickly see here, Imossi and Kickstart with 23 kills, first place, leading the charge. 2 Male and Nashak with 462, 15 kills, and Rectify with 15 kills as well, 367 points. And Define Legit with that win end up coming now 4th place. And it's a big drop-off from 4th to 5th with 100 points. And even 1st, 2nd, 3rd are pretty big drops as well. But
looks like 5th to 8th here is super open. So the top 5 here in NA is going to be quite open, actually.
I mean, this is all down to now. This 4th game for Moody, Frolica, and the Totality Boys is the deciding one. They need this win. They need a win with a lot of kills too. If not, they're going to go into Game 5 with no chance.
I think that these guys are hungry for kills, so I think we're going to see some early rotations going in, maybe holding some of these like hot spots, hot zones, where you can catch them, these teams rotating into. Of course, we talked about it earlier, but this Miramar has not that many locations you can rotate on.
So this is lobby 2 right now, and the charge is Zoveron and Happy Honeybadger. We also got Swats and Nomi from Team EG in 2nd place. Nubian, Godku in 3rd, and Fierce and LDG0 in 4th. So those 4 teams right now. I mean, actually, it's top 5. Top 5, I'm mistaken. It's top 5 in NA that qualify. So Edog and Hoodfellan are in that running seat. And this is lobby 3. Vox and Ray from the Sun Knights with 34 kills after 3 games.
Domination.
Wow.
L2P, Lush as well, and Gold
Bia
from
SOTF from and Emma. Bia is actually one of my viewers, and she is from Brazil, actually.
Okay, nice.
In 2nd place right now. It's actually really good.
Well played by them. And we're actually ready to show you the game, and we're going to be live here on Miramar, and we're going to have the plane just ready for you in a second.
There we go, and the plane is actually southwest of the map, going a little bit north-ish, but not so much, so it's going to end up middle of the map. It's going to be around middle-ish, but northwest is probably going to be not so contested, I would imagine.
Yeah, let's see. So, oh, wow, look at that. Pecado drops.
Pecado,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 teams right there. It's going to be some action straight off the bat here. Totality going for that kills in the beginning here. And
a few teams that need kills too are teams to be going to. Pecado, Frolica and Moody, another team that needs a big win. They're actually going to go to Los Leones, it seems. They're going south side.
Wow, we're going to see some action here in Pecado in the beginning, so let's see what happens there when they land and get that. And
just to see if anyone listens and actually goes Hacienda, and they saw in the VODs or something, Hacienda was free, because that's really good for 2 players and to rotate out of. Timmy and Sammy on the west side of the map right now, just alone. Minas Generales is kind of left free out of that, all those parachutes. So Pecado, 4 teams, I believe, in Pecado right now. It's going to be some fun action. A team at Motel, team at Casino Midtown, 1 at Arena, and 1 on the southeast town. I mean, southwest, sorry.
They're just going to be looting up until they feel comfortable with their loot, and then they're going to be pushing each other.
They're going to contest each other or hold each other, because it is 3rd person, and it's going to cause more stalemates per se. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Kickstart actually runs over Austin in one of these points of getting a vehicles and finishes the job too. So Ghost Gaming ended up 4th place after that win last game. They're 4th place overall, and now losing a player. It's not ideal going into Game 4. They don't want to lose both of them right now so early. And look at this, Pecado bang in the middle. So this action is going to be probably going to be going on for quite a while, just because it's in the circle. No one needs to rush. No one needs to rush. So curious to see how that develops and who's going to come out as the Pecado Kings.
Boxing ring champion. Tumai here with Ashik also spotted and got a car. Maybe looking to get Zidorix here.
Zidorix
Nope.
gets behind a tree and he should be fine. They tried to run him over. I believe they are trying to back up and get this kill on Zidorix. They might jump out and punch him to death. There we go. They are. Ashik jumps out and Tumai is going to start running. Ashik is trying to punch him. Lands a punch shot. They could have just made Ashik run to the compound and get a gun and then come for him.
Yeah. His teammate Stumpy here. He's gonna go back with the buggy to get his teammate safe.
His teammate, so he did manage to survive. Gambino didn't want to waste too much time, I guess, with that.
We have Timmy Tingletoes looting that. Let's take a look at
Totality
the
are pushing. Totality looted Casino, looted the Midtown, and now gonna push TSIN here into this
apartment complex.
Yep, apartment complex area. Lionheart and Nabnato.
TSIN had that complex before.
Yeah, they did. They started with that compound to loot. Yeah. They went out, and now Totality is in, and they go back in again. I don't know what's going on here.
Totality decided to take that.
They know they're inside. They've heard them.
It's going to be a waiting game here. Totality waiting for these
Totality
guys.
are holding the stairs right now, I believe.
Yeah. Birdie's going to be sitting on the stairs, and Terra's going to be looking at that coming up. So going to try to make a pinch on them right there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, third person peeking right there.
Just going to wait until he sees someone coming up the stairs and then pop up.
Did you see them there? Yeah, I think so, yep.
There we go.
Now Birdie's going to be ready as well. No.
He's probably going to wait until he sees the second one or until he pops to his floor. There we go.
Nice
wait until he popped inside, gets that knock. He's going to finish the job. And now it's a 2v1 situation. Lionheart, last remainder. And this is just the thing about a third person. He just holds his angle, waits until he's coming, and then just peeks. So the advantage is definitely on Tero, because there's nothing Lionheart can do when they push up. They don't know if he's there. They can't even abuse the camera itself, right? So the defender has the advantage in this case.
Exactly.
So well played by Totality, just using the angles as much as possible.
Cairo and Rox here looting Hacienda.
They got it, yeah. I'm pretty sure they're going to be stacked. They're going to be happy with some AR there.
Yep, I agree. Rectify also looting for themselves down the Val del Mar. And also
prison, yeah.
Have you tried looting that before?
I've looted in like public games, but not really in any competitive scrims. I think it's just a bit too far away from and not enough loot. It seemed a little bit too small. It's for like one person, I would say.
Okay, yeah.
But it's a Peter Maria. They like going Cruz de Valle. They've gone the previous Miramar game in game 2, and the Big T and Iclu sharing that on the other side.
Just gonna be looting here and waiting and see if they can get some loot here. I don't think they know that there's another team here. It doesn't look like it. Just looting up a bit and getting some items.
They're holding the church for a reason. True. I mean, they're outside the circle, so I don't know.
Still Picado here.
Yeah, Lionheart actually managed to escape and go to the west town, where there's another team just north of them. Slippery and Boomzo are just working their way to the east side. But no action so far there. Just one knock, one kill from earlier. San Martin, we got Gula and Durfee. And we got also the team from Hacienda actually sneaking their way in to El San Martin.
A little snaky.
And might catch Durfee off guard here.
And they're a bit split as well, Durfee and his teammate. Yep.
If they get up to this little hill here, they might actually catch him when he rotates to his teammate, because as soon as he's done looting, I'm pretty sure he's just going to run south. But they're not really pushing upwards. They're just going to stay within the side of the hill and not bother, I guess.
And Kira actually came out of his Hacienda with kind of bad loot, level 1 helmet and level 1 vest. Kind of surprised.
They didn't loot Hacienda then.
Nope. And also Rorix here, level 1 helmet. I think they don't know all the prime spots.
They have like 500 ammo though, for sure.
And a silenced car and an 8x for each. Cairo had a 8x on his M4.
Yeah, I think Hacienda doesn't give the... It's like an AR city, I believe. Yeah, it's not so much for anything else, but...
You might be right. They're inside the news zone. They're going to be just running on foot. They're getting some good location there. Graveyard hasn't been looted either. That's also a good location to go to.
So we see C9. I think they kind of finished looting Los Leones. They're moving with their vehicles.
Yeah.
Trying to get a bit more central. They're kind of not in a bad spot circle-wise right now. A little bit south-center on the southeast side, but they might want to get a better spot. Who knows? They do need to get a really good win, so I would imagine they would want to get a high-action play. See Gambino here. We did see Define legit lose his teammate earlier on when he got run over, and now he's kind of beside the #1 team of Gambino right now.
They play extremely well together, Tumai here and Ashik. They're used to playing together in squads, so they play really close together. And we see Tumai here doing a bit of a Superman, spotting around.
He spotted Define legit actually from far away, yeah.
There. So Define legit is just going to be running
with
around.
A red dot only, landing shots on Define. Didn't hit, but
still trying to get it. They're coming into this game super confident.
Yeah. Zone is starting to shrink in now, so we're going to see Teams Frolic actually gets knocked down on our rotation. Moody, last one alive, and they get knocked. 27th place, I think the first team to get eliminated.
Yeah.
C9 boys not too well after those 3 games, and now the 4th that they needed a really solid. They did rotate, try to go somewhere more mid, I guess. Got caught off guard rotating there, and I think that's pretty much game over for them. I don't think they can have unless they kill like 30 players or plus on the last game and they go ham. Yeah. I don't see them getting into top 5, but you know they could get that, maybe 30 kills.
A 30 bomb in a duo with 26
Let's go Picado, kill a few teams.
Kill
Picado, then go San Martin. You know, it's never over, but it's looking really bad, I think, for them now. Team Totality holding the gas station, getting pushed by Grim and Secret right now. Totality holding the angles, holding the corners. Oh, but gets spotted. Tero doesn't know that Pimp Grimkun is to his right.
Oh, he gets
Secret knocks out Terragate.
With a nade.
This is not ideal for Totality right now after those first 3 games. Purdy getting another knock, but Grimkun from behind finishes, well, not from behind, from in front, actually. I thought he had an angle, but it was someone else shooting. It was Slippery, I believe, and Boomzo that was shooting from the side. I thought it was hearing.
And Grimkun is going to get Secret up, and they're going to come out on top
Totality, another team out. C9 and Totality, the favorites going in, that we said, at least top 5.
Yep.
Going out early, 4 games in a row now.
Yeah.
So
I don't think we're going to see any of these teams coming out into the top 5 at least. So they have to throw a major game next game with a 20 bomb. It's going to be a hard time for them. But still, again, we don't see that many teams. Of course, we had 4 teams in Picado, but we don't see that many teams going center. There's 4 teams pushing center, and then all of them else teams here, they're going to be outside. Pistola time here, taking shots at Laos Sask Boy and
Pistola and Sharp Shot. 2 guys knocked out C9 just earlier.
Oh, nice knock here. Sharp Shot finishing Cantress. Loud Sask Boy here, he is hiding behind this hill. Looks like he's running. He just connected 1 shot on him, but didn't get the knock. They have a good location here. This is a small enough compound to be able to hold as a duo team. They're really centralized here in this. But of course,
Gambino now rotating on the north side. I would imagine on this next rink, Gambino will take like a prime spot.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen them doing in the past 4 games now. I mean, 3 games now. The first circle, they take it slow unless they have the circle in the first where they're looting. And then the second one, they try to get a really good spot. So keep an eye on their rotation on the next one for sure.
For sure, yeah.
See, Define legit is outside the circle right now. Last one alive. Sammy and Timmy Tinkle Toes from El Pozo rotating. Peyton Maria from Cruz de Valle and Epic are, I don't think they have a vehicle right now. Kind of far away from the circle. Clue getting in beside Woodsquid here. Just driving in, driving bodies. Both of them in the buggy and the teammate behind the buggy. Tumai holding the roads. Landing some shots, but doesn't manage to get the knock. Oh. They stop it down at the dip, so Ashik is going to have some shots on them there. But Team 23 also stopped at the north side of the road, and they're pushing over.
Yeah, it looks like they want to take this team out, but they are not aware of this. Is actually Gambino right here.
Ashik lands a really good shot.
Wow, knocking there.
With just a red dot too.
Precise. Just Sharp Shot. Ashik right here. gonna finish a Louis here, and he's gonna be able to spot this team pushing over to them. A smoke just came out, and now they're gonna move as well. Jump in the buggy, both of them.
They're gonna be spot here though. They're gonna be visible to them, and Ashek landing some shots.
I think shots there.
But I think this should be it. If they land some shots now, that would be incredible.
Yeah.
They did stop though. They did stop at the little dip.
Meanwhile, I must see Nox, Warwick's teammate.
Define legit in a really tough spot, getting hit once. He's down to 40% health right now in a three-seater bike. Not the most ideal when you want to have a panic situation escape. Close to flip in there, but manages to survive it. It's going to go in and heal most likely here and just take it one step at a time.
Zone pushing extremely northwest here in extreme favor of Timmy Tinkletoes and Sammy Slimy Sloot.
My boys.
Yeah, boys. Soul Breather is also in a good position together with his teammate. Boogie. Sharp shot and Pistola time also.
They had already 3 kills in this game, so they're racking up some points. They want to keep up the momentum.
The game.
Yep.
Kills right there.
Getting shot on this rotation though by Taylor J and Who's Jimmy. Gonna probably stop at this Love Shack. Yeah. Gonna share some time in that shack for a little bit.
Get some info on these guys.
Yep.
They maybe wanted that compound and the
Who's
complex
Jimmy and Taylor are kind of pushing up. They want to take this fight. Exposing themselves.
Also good compound here in the middle. It's a good prime position.
So Tuma and Ashek were actually busy fighting those teams that are rotating, so they didn't manage to rotate themselves. They're kind of moving now a little bit later than they would like to. But
don't mind with this amount of kill, I'd say.
Kind of a really tough spot to rotate through, I would say. They're going to go through Picado just in front of that road. So Pistola time and Sharpshoot actually probably want to get out of here. Nope. They're just parking.
Leave that bike safely.
Ashek actually runs over to Mai, so that's a team run over.
Oh no.
Knock. Not ideal for the Gambino boys. This bike is having a blast right now. He's just doing a little dance and a little salsa in this Miramar map.
I think the Gambino boys, they're going to survive that and get up. Oh, nice shot right there. Nice shot, Warwick. Pro is pushing up to him right now. And Basim is also pushing up. They're going to have a 2v2 standoff right here. Head-to-head.
Lauzak boy is actually shooting from behind as well. It's causing a little bit of a spoiler to this party.
Yeah.
Shooting now, it's getting shot by Crow. Yep.
Connecting 3 shots right now.
It's gonna throw Nate Vorak. I don't believe that's gonna reach.
Gonna be fine up here. Meanwhile, Taylor J, he hates Pistola time. They pushed up that fight we saw earlier. Borix and Kiro has a good position here on the map. Loudtask boy is outside the zone.
Define Legit was getting shot outside the circle. Is not looking good. He's on foot right now, I believe. He did lose his free seater. It wasn't smokes earlier. So he's going to have a tough rotation right now. And he's 24 teams still alive. He doesn't really want to die now.
He wants to get to that top 6-ish situation here. Getting those placement points. Making sure they stay inside the top 5.
I see a lot of people running on foot on this east side. They're going to meet each other. Kiro landing some shots, but Grimkun just lands a really good Kananien shot. Close range. Knocks him down. Forex in a tough spot. Tries to prone, but gets caught in a really sticky situation there and goes down.
Loudtask boy moving up into Team 26 here. A lot of teams actually got eliminated. They were down to 22 teams now, 39 alive.
He's going for a big flanker outside the blue right now. He's going to surprise Palex and Resnick.
You're not aware of
he might be able to sneak up and get a double kill if he plays this correctly.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Herbie gets knocked by the play zone. Loudtask boy.
Stim up fully. He only has bandages and 1 painkiller left.
Yep.
Define Legit ends up going down, by the way. 21st place, I believe. So they were, I believe, 4th place, and now this might kick them outside the top 5.
Yeah, they're going to have to do a major game in game number 5 here. Ashek getting knocked.
Tumai and Ashek getting that double. Tumai himself actually getting the double. Manages to revive his teammate now. That could have been tricky for them. And they're now in a really, really good spot. Look at that next circle.
Yep.
Ashek and Tumai are going to have the prime top hill.
Good location here. They're going to taking some shots from somewhere around.
Rectify Soko landing some shots on Lionheart, and Blue finishes him off. Rectify, boys. First kill of the game, though.
And they also see Taylor J moving around out there, taking some shots at him. Connects one shot, not more. Tumai and Ashek with 3 kills. Putting them at the supreme top here with the amount of kills. Sammy Slimesloot taking down.
There we go. There we go. That SKS into action. Sammy Sloot landing faraway shots with an SKS to kickstart.
Oh, nice
and
shot.
Again. Getting returned though by Amosi. Wants to finish his shot, but I don't think they will. I think Kickstart is going to get revived here.
Yeah.
Really good shots, but unfortunately not enough.
Nice knock and nice connecting shots afterwards. But Kickstart and Amosi, they're going to survive that encounter. They're also going to get some streamer loots just north of them, about 100 yards. So they're totally aware of Amosi and Kickstart's location here. Rectify taking shots. These guys again.
Some shots at Taylor J. It just manages to sneak in. Who's Jimmy gets knocked though by Tumai, and Rectify Soko steals that away from Tumai. And now it's just Taylor J in that love shot just alone. So Rectify in a really good spot. Same for Gambino.
A lot of teams in the southeastern side here rotating in outside from the blue.
Ooh, 2 teams actually outside the blue.
Oh, look at that.
M24. With a random compensator in the mix.
Yeah.
AR compensator.
Just in case.
Meta Grenade gets knocked. I don't know what happened there. Fell off.
Knocked himself.
Yep.
Slipped in a banana.
There we go. The Bang Bass going through. Empik and Peyton Maria just like driving through. This thing is a tank.
This is a tank.
Look how many shots it just took, and it 20% health off?
Yep.
25%?
It's hard, even with a squad shooting at these cars, it's hard to take it down actually. You need to focus the fire. This is a tank. The party bus. Gonna have
Meta Grenade actually got knocked probably outside the zone. That's what we saw earlier.
17 teams left with 29 alive. And Marak here. And
run into this circle. Not going to be in the good spot right now.
They're going to get blessed a bit from the next circle.
Meta Grenade actually gets play zone.
Oh, nice knock right there. Crow taking out Marak. Commander Manda in a better location actually.
He's going to end up getting that. Oh, he got stolen. Tumai stealing another kill.
Nice.
From that top hill position that we said earlier. They were a really good prime spot. They have so much info. They can see pretty much everything. Loudsack Boy actually ends up getting knocked out and dead by the play zone. Saw him earlier trying to sneak up to a team, but I guess his play zone caught up to him and he wasn't managed to do that.
Yeah. And he didn't have anything else in bandages.
Yeah, he had only 20 bandages. That's not ideal when you're outside the circle.
I think 2 shots here in Wood Squad. Warwick. The 4x silenced M16. Good location on him, but not inside the new zone though.
Kickstart just got knocked and finished by Soul Breather. Kickstart, one of the top players / teams in this group right now. They do have the highest amount of kills so far, with I believe 23 it was.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I think they have 2 kills in this game, so even if they don't come top 5, they're in a really good spot to qualify as a wild card.
Clue sneaking a bit here. He's going to be able to see him here running into it. Rorik maybe. Nope. Doesn't see Clue sneaking
14 teams, 23 alive. Quite a few solos, considering.
Yeah. Commander Manda also died earlier. Boom, so Slippery also moving into the new zone here. Rectify guys has a new good location here, rotating to that location I believe. Quite early. Taylor J still also alive in his love shack. Now Gambino takes some shots from the western side. Not in trouble, I think. Connecting with lots of shots. Soko
spraying down with that 8x Scar, landing so many shots. Gets 1 knock, going for the second. Gonna end up finishing. Doesn't want Tumai to get that kill steal again, so he's gonna finish it himself. Gets more kills for their team. Rectify now with 3 kills this game. A couple of teams with 3 kills, a couple of teams with 4. Mossy left alone is getting a few knocks across the map on the north side right now.
Stumpy killing Crow as well with the Winchester.
Resnick left alone. We just saw his teammate die. He sees the head. Oof. Almost gets that headshot. Really close. Misses by a small part right now, and he's really tough, and he does end up going down, unfortunately for him.
Boomso
that was really close shots.
Yeah, Boomso and Slippery here moving into the zone.
Warwick holding down Boogie on the northeast side of the map. Managed to get a kill for himself there.
And Soul Breather dying. Because Boogie going down. So Imosi got that kill, and they're going to be on 3 kills now. Kickstart and Imosi.
And we got Gambino in the middle of the map.
Yep.
So they're probably going to have the next circle as well.
And if they want to, they can just go into this compound. But maybe they don't know it's free. They have 3-seater, so they can just throw it in there. But Sammy taking shots. Oh, yes? No?
No, it's Peyton Marie, I think, was taking shots at Ashok. Yeah.
Timmy and Sammy can actually see. If they go over this top here, they're going to be able to see.
Yep.
Gambino. So next zone. Favoring...
that's not good for Sammy and Timmy. I mean, they will be able to push on the north side of Warehouse, but maybe Gambino might spot them. Imosi is going to have to run down that cliff hill part. They might run into Gambino as well himself. Warwick just right behind him. Getting shot from pretty far spot, I believe.
Yeah.
Seeing Warwick, though. He knows Warwick is around here.
He's going to wait a bit. He has the better position on him. He knows he's far away. It's a hard time rotating because this rock is... You can't crawl this rock, so you have to go either... Base Hill here, connecting 3 shots. 1 Slippery. 2 shots, I think. So Slippery sneaking their way into the zone.
Mossy, he actually ended up holding him down. More kills for Mossy and Kickstarter.
They're in 4 now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice connecting shots. Oh, unlucky.
Good return in fire by Slippery. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to res. Yeah, he's not going to have time to res his team as he just got shot off by
Stompy.
Yeah, Sammy and Timmy actually end up going down by Team Gambino. They did push up that warehouse, as he said, and they did hold him down. So Sammy and Timmy unfortunately end up 9th place. Not looking great for them. My boys are going to have to show up big in game 5.
Gambino actually on 6 kills now. Stumpy here taking 2 shots and Slippery connecting 1 shot.
Yeah, AK Red Dot is, I mean, AK 2 times is not the most ideal gun in that range. Now he's taking out the Winchester instead. Soko getting that kill actually on Slippery. So Slippery is actually down. He's going to be pushing, but there's no one there. Taylor J in that Love Shack still in the middle of the circle. Pretty chill. Everyone else around him is dying. Rectify getting some kills on the southeast side. Gambino on the north side. Gambino with 6 kills this game, looking good again.
And Rectify with 4 here, also alive, still in a top 7 situation.
Yep.
And maybe we're going to be able to...
starting to see the same teams doing well back to back. Yeah, I mean, Rectify, Gambino, and Imosi and Kickstarter just been performing for the past 4 games really, really well. Rectify
had kind of bad game last game, but I mean, with a good position in this, they're going to be able to throw themselves into that top 5. Because we saw that that last 5th spot was actually very well contested by about 5 teams. Yeah, Clue sneaking into the zone. He's still inside. He knows there's people down here in this compound, but he won't take action against them. I think
everyone is in the circle right now, I believe. So there's not going to be too much action for now until the next circle appears and people would have to start moving.
Let's hope for a centralized middle zone here so it doesn't favor anybody. Maybe just Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor's going to be the one most likely going to be getting the circle, or almost the circle here. He's going to have to...
Get it.
He might be okay there, but who knows.
Sneaky. I must see here close, but can he actually...
Yeah, Tumai and Ashek are going to move back to the same spot they had already.
Good location, actually.
And Imosi actually is stuck, unfortunately. He's not going to be able to get out of this spot. As it's a sliding hill, so he is
on both sides.
Yeah, this is unfortunate for him because there's 7 teams alive, and he's most likely gonna die here when the team is in the top rankings.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. He was Probably going to be
one
able
of the
to
issues with the new map right now.
Yes.
There's a lot of spots like that that is
Also
not ideal, and it still needs to be fixed.
Also, some of those, you know, the invisible stones where
Mm-hmm.
from the one side you can see through them,
Yeah,
from
I've
the
seen
other
those.
side. And you see Soko totally aware of iClue's situation up here.
Yep.
iClue's going to be able to see him over there with the third person.
He has a big rock there just north of him they might be able to play out of, and then this next circle. See Team 13 pushing in the open field.
Yeah.
Getting shot by Gambino, I believe. So the zone is moving in now. It's going to move in super slow, as we said. The circles.
Cedar Rocks knocking Peyton Maria here.
Taylor J
knocking Stumpy from another team.
Yep.
And securing that kill as well on Stumpy.
Tumai stealing the kill.
Yeah,
stealing.
Nice.
That spot. He's been stealing some kills from that spot.
Ashik as well. They're now on, I believe, 8 kills. Rectify pushing up to iClue here. Taking some shots.
Gonna push up together. Clue is pretty low HP now. He's proning. And he's gonna go down perfect by Rectify. Yeah.
2 angles coming in from the
But Taylor J getting a knock on the blue, but I think blue will be fine. I think blue is in cover right now. He has like a little ridge that Taylor doesn't see.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I must actually
ends up getting up and getting behind the Gambino right now, but he is spotted because he is so exposed up there. He's moving a little bit back. He's gonna take cover, and Tumai is getting rezzed. Taylor J just ruined Imosi's plan right now. He could have wiped both of Gambino in a really good spot, but now the zone is going to kick in and he's going to have to run down. Taylor J landing some really good shots on Ashik right now.
Oh no.
This is going to be a zone that does a lot of damage to Imosi. He might actually be fine.
No, he's there was not planned, I think. He's gonna be
at least I didn't get the kill for it. At least no one got the kill.
Denied the kill right there. You're not gonna get the.
That would actually have been a really sick spot if he managed to stay up there. Tumai and Ashik with 9 kills. Yeah.
They're gonna be in a good position here in the top 5. But
yeah,
he got 4th. Imossi.
Yeah, it's not too bad. He was alone for a while there. He got a couple of kills, as we saw. 4 kills with 4th place. That's actually pretty good, considering the position and the kills they had.
Rectify here in a top 3 situation as well.
Taylor J with the prime spot right now in the middle of the circle behind a really good spot.
Insane 3PP ridge right here.
Yes.
Oh, he did spot Rectify right here, moving into the
with level 3 helmet, no vest right now though, so he's gonna be really squishy if he gets shot in the vest. So he can't peek for too long. If he peeks for too long, he's gonna get melted.
Wow.
Yep. At least he didn't lose the helmet, but he did take a lot of damage. Throwing a smoke. Not really a smoke that was needed, as he already had cover. He's kind of hurt me. Gonna hurt him more than help him.
I shake away, I shake away of Taylor J. He's gonna.
Perfect rotation from Gambino. They heard the shots and they went behind Taylor, and now they're gonna kill Taylor. Most likely take his spot or get a really good spot against Rectify. Right now, landing
3
good
shots.
shots.
Soko here.
Soko gets knocked, so now it's blue in a 1v2 situation. He's gonna be in the zone behind a little ridge area right now, a few little hills here. So does Ashik. They're going to push at the same time. So it basically means whoever can get here first will get the first knock. And then blue sees them. Blue's going to shoot at Tumai. Sees Ashik, switches to him. Gets that knock on Ashik, and his Tumai is really low now. Blue is really good HP. This is looking good for Tumai. Spots him as well. And gets that 1v2.
7 kills for Rectify right there. And Gambino also taking down 5 kills each for 10 kills for the second place. I don't think Taylor J has been in a top situation before, but 3rd place with 1 kill. Imosian Kickstart 4 kills, and 4th place. They're probably going to be in the top 5.
I would imagine.
And Timmy Tingletoes and Sammy Slimy Sloot, 0 kills, but in a 9th place. So if they do a really good game in the last game, they could be in the top 5.
Yeah, they can still be in that contention. I think there's a few teams that would possibly... I feel like Rectify, Imossi, and Gambino right now in the top 3, I would imagine. Pretty safely going into Game 5. So I would imagine there's going to be a few teams fighting for this 4th and 5th spots. There's 5 teams that qualify from
Ghost
NA.
Gaming being one of them.
Ghost Gaming is still in the picture because they had a really good win.
Like 100 points lead to 5th or 4th place. Yeah,
so even though they died kind of early this game, they could still come back with maybe like a top 5 with a few kills or something. But that was a really impressive finish by Rectifier, 1v2. Impressive.
Well played
I've
by them.
never heard of their team, but...
Soko and Blue, Rectify. Yep. Remember that.
Indeed.
I think we're gonna be surprised by at least two teams. Like, we call out the 4 teams. We have top 4. We have top 5, obviously, but we call out these 4 teams, and it's only 2 teams that we called out being in the top 5. That's actually right there right now. So Totality and Cloud9 being out of the top 5.
We have a little replay going on now on stream, which is iClue versus Rectify. Gets a few shots on Blue, leaves him really low, but Rectify with the perfect push. As soon as they start trading, his teammate goes down, and Mossy falling off the cliff, as we saw, unfortunately for him. He didn't give the kills to Gambino, but did end up dying. And Blue with the perfect 1v2. Pushed up to the hill, got 1 knock, and got the second on Tumai. Really close to. Look at his HP at the bottom, as we saw there. He had ended up with 1%, so Tumai was really close and knock him and killing Blue himself. But impressive by Rectify Blue there. Really good clutch.
Yes. And we're going to be ready with the 5th game after this short break. See you soon.